Brooklyn Beckham appears to be sending a very clear message. In the days following his explosive public takedown of his family, the eldest Beckham son is being seen not rattled, not withdrawn, but completely at ease. New images show Brooklyn stepping out with wife Nicola Peltz in Los Angeles on Thursday, breaking cover after spending days holed up in a coastal Malibu hideout. The couple were spotted walking one of their rescue dogs just after sunset, strolling along the shoreline for nearly half an hour. And notably, there were no signs of tension, no visible stress, no cracks. Instead, what the images suggest is domestic calm, quiet confidence, togetherness. Brooklyn has made it clear he does not wish to reconcile with his family at this point, and judging by these latest moments, he appears to believe he already has everything he needs. According to a close source speaking to People magazine, Brooklyn has absolutely no regrets about speaking publicly against his parents. The source says, quote, Brooklyn has no regrets about speaking publicly against his parents. He, Nicola, and the Peltzes are firm and happy in their stance. The insider adds, quote, he is standing in his convictions and feels right about saying what he is saying. This comes just days after Brooklyn made shocking claims accusing his parents, David and Victoria Beckham, of attempting to create a rift between him and Nicola for years. And now his body language may be saying even more than his words. According to body language expert Judy James, Brooklyn's physical cues are loud and intentional. She explains that his nonverbal signals closely mirror those seen in Prince Harry after he broke away from the royal family to build a life with Meghan Markle. The theme, she says, is freedom mixed with relief, and a visible sense of emotional well-being. The shoreline walk itself reinforces that message: open space, calm surroundings, and a sense of escape from old structures. Judy notes that Brooklyn now appears to be transitioning from the role of son to that of an adult, a man defining his own identity. She points to his thicker beard, suggesting a more mature and grounded look, and the way he places one protective arm around Nicola's shoulders while holding their dog with the other. The message is subtle but strong. Even without children yet, Brooklyn appears to see himself as the head of a new family unit, one that now serves as his emotional anchor. Taken together, the images, the expert analysis, and the insider comments all point to the same conclusion: Brooklyn Beckham is not backing down, he is not second-guessing himself, and he is not looking back. Instead, he appears fully committed to his marriage, to his choices, and to the life he's building away from the Beckham family shadow. Amid already fired-up reports of tension between the Beckham family, fueling months of speculation about strained relationships, awkward moments, and behind-the-scenes conflict, one alleged incident that has stunned all the most involves a dance at Brooklyn and Nicola's wedding reception, a moment Brooklyn has described as uncomfortable and upsetting, allegedly contributing to his emotional fallout from his famous parents. DJ Fat Tony, who attended the wedding, addressed the claims directly on This Morning. There was no PVC catsuits or Spice Girl action, Tony said, pushing back on exaggerated rumors as imaginations run wild on cyberspace. According to the DJ, the issue wasn't inappropriate behavior, it was timing. Tony explained that Mark Anthony, a longtime friend of the Beckham family, was performing during the reception. At one point, Anthony calls Brooklyn up onto the stage, a moment when many guests expected Nicola to be invited up for a traditional first dance. Instead, Anthony asked, quote, the most beautiful woman in the room to join them, and that woman was Victoria Beckham. Tony says that's when emotions shifted. As per the DJ, the moment left Brooklyn devastated, and Nicola then left the room in tears. Tony emphasized that what followed wasn't inappropriate behavior, but rather a cultural misunderstanding, including a hands-on-hips suggestion in the moment. Tony added that the Beckhams are a very dancey, close-knit family who are naturally affectionate and comfortable dancing together. From Tony's perspective, the moment wasn't about boundaries being crossed, but about expectations colliding at the worst possible time. DJ Fat Tony also revealed that the wedding wasn't a one-night affair. The celebration stretched across 3 days, with a brunch held the morning after the ceremony. And according to the DJ, that brunch was the most uncomfortable part of the entire weekend. The tension, he suggested, didn't disappear overnight. It lingered, quietly dividing the room. However, DJ Fat Tony's account isn't the only version circulating. His husband, Stavros Agapiou, who also attended the wedding, appeared to contradict Tony's explanation in a now-deleted Instagram comment. According to the tab, Stavros wrote, "I was there and she did. He's telling the truth." That comment has since been removed, but it reignited debate online, leaving fans divided over whose version reflects what truly happened. Neither Victoria nor David Beckham have publicly addressed DJ Fat Tony's remarks. Nicola Peltz has also remained silent since the renewed attention. What's clear is that a single moment, interpreted in very different ways, continues to shape the narrative around one of Hollywood's most talked-about family rifts. And as more voices step forward, the question remains, was it simply a misunderstanding or the moment that changed everything?